the average part is so freaking huge, but you have to go through it. As always, the setup is a mess, but it's not the subject. Today we're going to talk about the need of being average at some point. I got my college grade of the first semester. College life, college grade, they're twinning at this point. They weren't as good as what I imagined. Like I really had higher expectations. Really higher expectations. But I got cooked. I was chopped, sliced, anything you want. But they aren't even that bad. Honestly, they aren't good. They aren't where my expectations were. But they aren't bad. They're just average. And I hate being average. It's like fear that I have. Sometimes I'd rather be bad at something than just average. I don't know, average just feels dull. You're here in the middle, you're nothing special, you're nothing catastrophic, you're average. I wanted to achieve my high standards. I got high standards regarding my own self. I got a lot of ambitions. It could be personal life or school life or any type of life. I want to achieve them, logically. That means that I have to improve and that I have to get better at the things that I want to achieve. But in order to be better, I gotta be average at some point. We all start at a level where you're bad, like your skills really aren't skilling, and then your purpose is to improve. But in order to improve, you gotta go from to be a noob till you're a pro, and between those two, there is the being average. And I think being average is the hardest step to get through and to get over, because progress, even if it can be small progress, it's easily done, honestly. If you're here, you suck at something, you just gotta progress like 1 or 2%, and then you're not as bad as what you were. You gain something, you gain some knowledge, you gain some skills, at least you gain something. But it also means that you're not a beginner anymore, right? You got some experience about the subject. We can qualify you as average. It's really easy to gain a little bit of stuff. Does it mean that now you're a pro? No. You're just someone with some knowledge, which makes you average. Like, oh yeah, I'm not bad, I'm not good, I am. The struggle, it's really, so I said, here is being a beginner, here is being a pro, and all this in the middle, it's you being average. The average part is so freaking huge, but you have to go through it. The fact that you didn't achieve already your goals doesn't mean that you didn't accomplish anything. Just learning a fun fact today, it can be the silliest thing that you learn, it's an improvement. Just walking, I don't know, you wanted to get in shape, and you walked not even 10,500 steps a day. It's 500 steps more than yesterday. You don't have to minimize your efforts and what you did because you're not there yet. You're gonna be there at some point, and I honestly think that even when you're gonna be where you want to be, you'll see that there are other things that you would like to improve and other things that you would like to achieve. Let's say I wanted to get a 20 or 20 on math. Once I get my 20 or 20 on math, I will be satisfied, yes. But maybe I want now to get a 20 or 20 in English or in physics. There's always an improvement that could be done. Life is meant to not really be finished. I guess you don't ever finish living. You finish existing at some point, but living? Not really. So do not minimize your efforts and all the stuff that you did just because you're not there yet. And at the same time, realize that just be proud of it. Be proud of what you already accomplished, and even if you feel like there's no improvement, and that all the work that you've been doing, all the discipline that you're trying to to get, or all the discipline that you're following, well, you can see the results now. Just know that it is already an achievement to be doing this effort. It's already an achievement to walk 500, to walk 500 steps. That's awesome. Just having ambitions already, it's an achievement. And you just gotta keep up with this, but understand that necessarily you gotta be average at some point. Every person that it's a master in her field was average, not for a week, not for a month, maybe for years, maybe for decades. It's an universal law, I guess. You just gotta go through it. So do not stress by being average, and understand that the averageness where you're in is the harder step. And when I'm talking about average, is average regarding your goals. If you want to be an athlete, maybe your goal and someone that's playing at the Olympics will not be the same. You will not have the same definition of average, but understand that the average where you're in right now, it's totally normal and it's meant to be. This is the longest step, this is the hardest step, this is the step where everybody's screaming, keep consistency, keep doing the work. Sucking at something isn't the worst thing. As I said, you gain experience and you gain skills pretty easily, but between gaining a skill and perfectioning it, there's a whole work that you gotta do, and this work is just averageness. That's it. The video wasn't that long. I really didn't script a single thing. You can tell. You really can tell. But I was just thinking about it after the reaction regarding my grades. Oh, Ramadan Mubarak, by the way. Feel free to subscribe and see you next time.